Hello, Child here. He calls me his child, Dusty Rose. Double whammy, 1984, and Animal Farm by George Orwell. Animal Farm is a short animal fable about the dangers of totalitarianism. 1984 is a longer human fable, I guess you could say, about the dangers of totalitarianism. Animal Farm says, a farm is taken over by its overworked, mistreated animals. With flaming idealism and stirring slogans, they set out to create a paradise of progress, justice, and equality. Thus, the stage is set for one of the most telling satiric fables ever penned, a razor-edged fairy tale for grown-ups that records the evolution from revolution against tyranny to a totalitarianism just as terrible. When Animal Farm was first published, Stalinist Russia was seen as its target. Today, it is devastatingly clear that wherever and whenever freedom is attacked, under whatever banner, the cutting clarity and savage comedy of George Orwell's masterpiece have a meaning and message still ferociously fresh. It's a bit harder to get a synopsis of 1984 because they tend to just talk about the brilliance of the novel on the back. Essentially, dystopian world where even thinking the wrong things can be punished because you can tell. There's little tells in human behavior, in body language, in what you say, in your choice of how to behave throughout the day. Things like that can be known. It is our main character's journey to find some shred of himself, his personal freedom, and what happens to him in this society. I'd say I found these books like most people in my generation probably found these books. We were assigned them as required reading in high school. So even though these are very different stories, they have a very similar theme. And the reason I group them together is because it's easier to talk about the themes together. These books were frightening to me when I read them in high school. And the fact that they are not dated and that they aged very well is a bad thing, I think. I mean, it's bad for us, it's not bad for Orwell. And especially in 1984, things like 2 Minutes Hate and Hate Week and Newspeak and the Thought Police and all that, they are not with us in their harshest forms, but they feel more present than they did even when I read them in high school, read these concepts in high school. I think we need stories that are warnings, because sometimes all the nonfiction in the world doesn't quite get at the heart of a problem like good fiction can. And I think these books are important, and I think that among all of the books that we were, frankly, forced to read in lit class, these are a couple of the ones that should be picked up time and again.